This is scary. Sexual assault is happening on college campuses more than you probably realize. In fact, according to the Department of Justice, 1 out of 5 college women is the victim of sexual assault. Sexual harassment is a problem as well, but too often these attacks are not reported to the proper authorities, and justice is not served. Many times the attackers remain on campus, continue to go to class, sometimes in the same class as the accuser, while the accuser suffers in silence. Why is that? I'm joined now by Steve Kardian. He's a former criminal investigator and also director of Defend University. Steve, thank you so much for your time to talk about something that's really important. I understand it may make some parents uncomfortable, but this is something that we need to talk about. Steve, first of all, explain what Defend University is.
Defend University is a research and development group that lends itself towards cutting-edge, leading-edge technology in the area of women's safety, law enforcement, and campus safety.
Okay, fantastic. That's why we lined you up for sure. Steve, is it happening more now, or are people just more aware of it now?
Well, this is the single greatest threat to our female young. The college campuses, and I lecture on college campuses across the country, are circumventing the Clery Act. They are not encouraging reporting. They are, instead of rather reporting it to the police, they're encouraging that they report it to the Women's Center. And when the women do try to report it, they're circumventing the process by making it a lengthy process. They're circumventing it by delaying the process. They're not removing the predator from the campus, and it's re-victimizing the victim.
Steve, are the things that you just talked about, is this about keeping it quiet? Is this about the school's reputations? Is that what this is about?
Let's take a look at the colleges and universities, their money-making institutions. To report accurately, statistically, the crimes that are going on campus, especially sexual assault, is bad for business. So they're trying to circumvent that process by not having it reported, not having these cases investigated. And when the girls do come forward, the process is delayed so much that we're seeing less than 5% of young women coming forward to report sexual assault.
And it's already one of the most difficult crimes to come forward about in and of itself, and then you're up against this big machine on top of that on a college campus, a machine that is supposed to be there to offer you support. So if a young woman finds herself in a situation where she has been the victim of sexual assault, what does she need to do to make sure someone is going to listen to me and not sweep this under the rug? Steve, what should she do?
She's got to get to someone in authority, preferably the police. They have RAIN.org has an online reporting 800 number and online reporting
organization.
In which amazing organization, and they can report this directly to them. They will divert you to a counselor in your area, and they can direct you on what to do. And you know, I'm also part of a collaborative effort with Safe Campus Strong Voices campaign, and that's a collaborating effort with PAVE, promoting victim awareness, victim empowerment and awareness and security on campus. And in September, we're going to have a movement to try and identify this. This is as bad as domestic violence was pre-OJ. It's a horrific problem. It's a lifelong problem. The effects are far-reaching beyond just the student.
It sounds like you're almost telling women, go beyond the university. And hopefully, if we're raising enough awareness, you'll get to a point where women do feel like their university can help them. And in many cases, I'm sure universities have. Let's not paint them with a broad brush. But in the meantime, tell your university, but don't solely rely on them. Is that what you're saying when you're talking about going to outside organizations as well?
Yes. You know, you are the female, the young female is her own first line of defense. So if you're not satisfied with what's occurred, remember, colleges and universities are money-making institutions. Who controls campus police? It's usually a vice president of the university. So their interest is different. So it's concerning to me. It's concerning to you. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good models out there.
Absolutely.
But there are a lot of really bad models, college campuses that are not doing the right thing for their female young.
This is a great conversation, so we're going to keep talking about it. Steve, thank you so much. Steve Kardian, criminal investigator, work with Defend University, and this is clearly very important to you and it's important to us, Steve. We appreciate it. Reach out to me, all right? Go to my Facebook page, Rochelle Carey, HLN. Follow me on Twitter, @Rochelle Carey. Call 1-877-TEL-HLN.